MAW Disco Presents. These are inspiring and wisdom quotes. I will try my best to provide you a unique knowledge. If you are interested and gain some different, please subscribe so we can live in touch. Wisdom is God's blessings. Arvin Wallon is an American psychiatrist, psychotherapist, and author known for his contributions to existential psychotherapy and his work as a group therapist. He was born on June 13, 1931, in Washington, D.C., United States. Wallon's approach to therapy emphasizes the exploration of life's existential issues, such as the fear of death, meaninglessness, and isolation. He believes that by confronting these fundamental concerns, individuals can attain a greater sense of authenticity and purpose in their lives. Certainly, here are a few notable quotes by Arvin Wallon. The challenge is to live our life fully, in the face of uncertainty, to awaken to the extraordinary beauty of the ordinary, to attend to both the pain and the pleasure that life brings, and to willingly participate in our own unfolding, come what may. The way we see ourselves has everything to do with how we see the world. The therapeutic relationship is the most powerful tool you will ever have. The here and now is where healing occurs. The existential vacuum manifests itself mainly in a state of boredom. One doesn't have to be a passive recipient of one's circumstances. One can choose one's response. Live in tight compartments. It is the relationship that heals. Ultimate freedom comes from the realization that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anything. The challenge is not to eliminate fear, but to develop a courageous relationship with it. The more one has inside oneself, the less one expects from others. Life must be lived now. It cannot be put off without end. Our lives are doomed to death we don't want to believe in. To love we lose, to freedom we fear, and to unique personal experiences that distance us from each other. Arvin Wallon. When I meet someone I like, I start thinking about how hard it will be to break up with them. Sometimes I tease enough to call things by their propernoms. MAW Disco Presents. One lesson we've learned all too well is that you can't put life on hold. You have to live it now, not wait for weekends, vacations, the time when the kids finish college, or when you retire. Swallowing resentment can also poison you. We create all of our own experiences, and whatever we've created, we can also destroy. Even if you're alone in a boat, it's always nice to see the lights of other boats bobbing nearby. Arvin Wallon. Between understanding something with your mind and understanding it with your heart lies a huge gulf. You should never take anything from a person if you have nothing to offer them in return. There is nitrogen monoxide cure for despair, nitrogen monoxide doctor for the soul. What goes on in the mind of another person you will never see again, who may not even remember your existence, who is absorbed in his own problems, should not affect you. Your generosity, your duty, your loyalty are the walls of your own prison. Arvin Wallon. MAW oldest goal presents. I have my dark periods, who doesn't, but they have nitrogen monoxide power over me. It is not my illness, it is my life. You might say I dare to have them. What we have often begins to have US. In chess, it's like in life, when a game ends, all the pieces, pawns, queens, and kings, end up in the same box. To grow tall and proud, the tree needs storms. Memories of the past and 500 to 29% kilobytes, streams of the future, bring one anxiety. Those who do not submit to themselves are ruled by others. As much as we would like it, we have nitrogen monoxide one to count on in this world but ourselves. No one but ourselves will support you as evaluate our behavior or offer a clear scheme for life. Our destiny is not predetermined, and each of us has to decide for himself how to live his life as fully, happily, and meaningfully as possible. Marriage is sacred, but it's better to destroy a marriage than to let it destroy you. If you want to be proud of yourself, do what makes you proud. The more persistently we search for the meaning of life, the less likely we are to find it. Man does not choose his illness, but he chooses stress, and it is stress that chooses illness. And I cherish in my heart the line from Psalm 22, sulfur monoxide, goodness and mercy accompany me all the days of my life. Each person must determine for himself or herself how much truth he or she can handle. I have found the key to life. First, to desire the necessary. Second, to love the desired. In order to be fully connected to another person, you will first have to find a connection with yourself. If we cannot come to terms with our loneliness, we begin to use the other as a refuge from isolation. If there is nitrogen monoxide attachment, there is nitrogen monoxide separation. We love more the desire itself than the desired one. Beneath the mask of high conceit and arrogance there is usually insecurity, shame, and self-deprecation. Dreams are a delightful mystery that begs us to solve it. Don't leave behind a drop of unlived life. MAW oldest goal presents. I've always enjoyed the company of the great minds of this world. Maybe I just like collecting them. Anyway, any relationship ends sooner or later. There's nitrogen monoxide. Lifetime guarantee. But I also say that other people's opinion of me should not change my opinion of myself. Constantly comparing yourself to others not in your favor is always an extremely destructive thing to do. To age beautifully, we must accept the fact that our options are limited. Everything passes, such is the nature of cognition. Nothing lives forever. Immutability is illusory, and the day will come when only ruins will be left of the solar system. These quotes capture some of Wallon's perspectives on life, therapy, relationships, and the human experience. They reflect his existential approach and emphasize the importance of self-awareness, authenticity, and personal growth. Friends, thank you for watching the video until the end. Leave your comments on which quotes you liked. To all peace, goodness, and wise thoughts. See you soon on the MAW Old is Gold channel. Just for you. See you in new videos on MAW Old is Gold Presents channel.